Hey, 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 what up, bro?
Yo, 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 what's going down, my friend?
Not too much, man. Just grateful to be back in the studio, man. You already know.
Man, yeah, it's been a while, man. I'm just, glad to be back in the studio, even though, my phone is acting up a little bit as far as the speakers go, but we got to work with what we got, to get it out
Yeah,
to our fellow people. You feel me?
absolutely. Yeah, bro. I'm trying my best to speak up, but we'll get through it for sure.
Yeah, we'll be all right, man. I just have to listen extra hard. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, wee.
That's what's up. How you been, my dude? What's been going on?
I've been all right, man. Just making sure I move forward every day and stay positive and consistent every day, even though we go through our spiritual attacks and all this bizarre stuff, man, on this SR pathway, bro, of
Yeah.
elevation and just trying to better ourselves out here. Weird.
Tell me about it, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah, I've been going through yeah, same kind of stuff. Like as of super recently, it's been up and down. But I went on a diet, bro. And ever since I've been on this diet, I've been feeling way better, just way more just light on my feet. I feel light as a feather and I feel amazing, man. Like it's not like my diet before was bad. It was just like I guess it was bad. I was eating a lot of like sandwiches and a lot of bread and stuff like that. So I cut out like eating bread and stuff. Bro, I feel incredible, dude.
That's what's up, man. And that's how it is, though. When you change your diet and start eating more fruit, you become, light as a feather, it feels, and your thought process is just through the roof because it's, fruit is very clean and it's high vibrational. So
Yes.
you're going to be very high vibrational.
Yeah. I've been eating a lot of fruit and I've also been trying to fix my gut, bro. I've been trying to eat like, consume like probiotics and stuff that are good for your gut because they say that our mind is essentially like connected to our gut. So if we heal our gut, then it helps with like the bad thoughts and other type of spiritual attacks.
Yeah, that's the truth. Like our stomachs is like secondary brain or something damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because yeah, like what we eat, it literally like sends signals to our brain. So it's important to be careful what we're eating out here. You
For
feel
real,
me?
bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
they say, and fruit does that by itself too. Like fruit, like I guess anything that has fiber in it, fiber is really good for your gut, bro. So, and a lot of fruit has fiber in it. So, fiber is very important for your gut. It feeds the healthy bacteria in our gut, and then that helps. Like you said, send signals to our brain, and then we end up feeling, way more high vibrational.
Absolutely, bro. That's the truth, man. And that's what's important is being high vibrational and having good thoughts, going on for ourselves so we don't potentially let the enemy come in because the enemy likes when we're very low vibrational. And that's when
Yeah,
they try to come in and stir up with these bad thoughts and stuff, bro. So it's important to stay with the fruits and just clean food in general.
exactly. The enemy wants us to be eating like a lot of greasy food, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wants us to just have like greasy food and just be feeling, sluggish and tired and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's the truth. That's why it's a lot of fast food joints around and stuff. That's the enemy, bro. The side mission joints, as I call them, all the fast food joints. Yeah, that's like enemy territory, because it literally sends bad signals to your brain when you eat these foods, bro.
It does. It makes you more prone to spiritual attacks.
Ooh, don't get me started.
Let's get it,
Well,
bro.
shoot, I believe that my scuba diving gear is up to par, bro. So I'm ready to dive in the ocean.
All right. I don't think we've hit the intro though.
Oh yes, let's hit the intro. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while since we did this, so I gotta get knock the rust off. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got you. I got your back, bro.
All right, here we go. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, everybody. This is your boy Spirit War Martin, along with this podcast partner Seb Conscious. my goodness, always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen here, we up in Gargoyle City. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's dive right into it, man. My scuba gear is ready, and I am ready, bro. Let's get into it, man. We got a fire lineup right here, dude.
Absolutely, bro.
All right, man. For topic number one, we're starting out with your topics here. So the first one is passing worldly tests. What do you think about passing worldly tests on SR?
Oh, wait. Looking at my old self, I was failing all types of worldly tests. And what we mean by passing worldly tests is, a lot of these distractions out here, celebrities, very toxic music, lust, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just wanting to smash all the time and we just sinning out here, sinning and doing stuff that could potentially, harm your spirit. For me, drinking a lot of alcohol, as I like to say, because I'm gonna keep pushing this, drinking a lot of alcohol, smoking a lot of weed, like Snoop Dogg out here, substances in general, that was a worldly test that I really had a problem with passing and, smashing all the time too. Lust, bro, that was a serious test that I was failing and didn't understand and was spending all my spiritual money out here and spiritually broke and didn't understand it. I was having all these bad thoughts, my emotions was all over the place because I didn't have spiritual money, soul ties and all that stuff, bro. You know what I mean? And just out here failing. This life we live in is a giant test. And we have to wake up to this to make sure we pass all these obstacles we come across. And like I said, I had nothing but straight F's on my report card. You know what I'm saying? And now, since I'm on SR, I'm on honor roll.
For real?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a trip, bro. And the first thing that comes to mind for me is how I've had those females, like the most intense ones that I've noticed. I mean, there's tons of them, bro, but you remember those girls that I've had multiple now where they've kind of like asked me basically like to come over and smash. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. And to where, my old self would have ran over there, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Straight over, like, and these girls, they're attractive girls, but when we make the decision to go on SR and we make the decision to, stop sinning, sexually and also stop living in our lust, that's not an option for us, bro. To be doing that. Like that's part of the sacrifices, giving up that casual, these casual encounters, because we could go over there and go have a little bit of fun with a female or something, but what are you, at what cost? What are you giving up at that point? You're giving up, motivation, confidence, charisma, all of these benefits that we talk about, bro. Like you're going over there and basically you're just saying, oh, I don't care about my, progression as a human being. I'd rather just go have some like a little bit of pleasure for a little bit, and you're also going to be disrespecting God, doing that. God's setting us up right now on this SR journey. He's setting us up to really like become the best versions of ourselves. And soon as we go over there and give into these worldly tests, bro, we're throwing all that stuff away.
Yeah, that's the absolute truth, bro. Yeah, it's like when you try to settle for quick pleasure, I consider that, disrespecting the big homie upstairs, disrespecting God, and you end up, having bad luck. When you waste your seed, it creates bad luck. And I didn't understand that. Was, wondering why all this bad stuff would happen all the time. It's because I was fornicating a lot. And now since I don't do that really, I don't fornicate, and on my SR journey, bro, I'm having good luck and a lot of good things are happening, bro. Yeah, compared to looking at my old self, being on SR is a lifesaver. I feel better all around as far as my energy goes and more productive. you know, and even look better. You know, you look better and have a glow to yourself because of vitality. Your vitality is through the roof, you know, because looking at my old self, I looked like a damn zombie.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
So did I, man. I sent you that picture of me last night. Remember that? I was like, you're like, bro, you don't even look like the same person.
Right. You know, I don't. You know, looking at old pictures, I looked like crap and was dull. You know,
Yeah.
and now, you know, glowing like a sunbeam out here. That's all because, you know, your boy is straying away from fornication until he gets married.
Yes. There you go. And that's
You
what it
know,
is too, man. That's exactly what it is. Like, that's the commitment that we need to make to God. And a lot of people struggle with it. I struggle with it myself too. Like, but that's what it has to be, bro. Like, God doesn't want us to be acting crazy out here until we get married. That's just how
right.
that's just what he wants.
On everything, bro. It's the truth, you know, and that's that, you know, it's just a blessing to be on this pathway. It's not that many of us out here, but what we're doing as far as the podcast and raising awareness, you know, it's God is proud of this. You
Oh,
know, if we don't, the people that we reach out to and they click to this, that's a blessing. And that's all that matters to me, bro. You know, we'll have some that won't like what we're doing, and we'll have some that like what we're doing. And the ones that like what we're doing, that makes me feel good.
yeah, those are our people, bro.
Facts.
On everything. You ready for the next one?
Let's go.
All right, my dude. Topic number 2 is called making females laugh. What do you have to say about being on SR and being able to make females laugh more than you used to?
I don't know what it is now, but yeah, I'll be making, you know, the female Jedis out there laugh a lot, it seems. Or when I come across women or female individuals and I just be myself, I
Yeah.
literally just make them laugh easily without even trying. And I'll be like,
That-
am I really that funny? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, like they having mugs just dying laughing. And I'm just being myself. That's the great thing about SR. You just be yourself.
Yeah.
And when you are yourself, yeah, people seem to gravitate towards that. And for me, yeah, it's easy for me to make, you know, women laugh, and they like that because they don't
Yeah.
come across too many guys that just make them laugh so easily.
Right.
And I don't even know how I do it sometimes. I just make them laugh, bro. It's just I'm just being myself. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And that's a blessing, you know.
Hey, you know what it is, bro? Is the it's that whole, and I talk about this all the time. Every time I bring up this topic of like women, you know, when we're talking about SR, it's one of my favorite parts of it, dude, is like now we see these females as spirits now. We don't see them as, you know, like I feel like my old self, this is what I figured out lately, bro. Like, and this is why guys give off creepy energy is like, you know, my old self, I used to like run into a female, right? You know, maybe we were at like a party or wherever, you know, and I would think that she looked good or something, you know, in the back of my
Yeah.
head, my subconscious would like make it, you know, it's like I would like envision myself with this woman, or it's like I would already like I would just jump right to like having either like romantic or sexual thoughts, and that's not healthy, you know. And that means that you're not looking at the spirit. That means that you're living in the flesh. If your mind is going straight there, that means that you're in the flesh. You know what I'm talking about? So
Yeah, that's how I used to be, bro. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, looking at women like a piece of steak, and then when you see body parts, you just instantly think about lust, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like a lustful robot, and it's very dangerous to be that way. And that's how I used to be, and now I see the spirit and just want to talk to them like, you know, like a regular human being, bro. You know, instead of
Yes.
looking at them and fantasizing about stuff. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. like a
Yeah,
like a weirdo, huh? I'm it makes me feel weird when I think about, because that's how I was. You know what I mean? But you know, it's like we end up treating women like they're just like our homies.
right.
That's what I've learned. Like it doesn't matter who it is. Like I'll even get on the phone with like my mom or my cousin, bro, and I make them laugh too, like crazy, you know. And it's because it's just because I'm being myself, and I'm honoring that they are a spirit, you know. It's like we become more respectful on this pathway. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you become way more respectful, and yeah, you just don't come off with that creep energy, bro, of fantasizing about smashing them or being lustful, bro.
Yeah.
You conversate,
Right.
create conversations out here and just be yourself, and make
Yeah.
them laugh. It's not awkward.
Yeah.
It's how it should be on a spiritual level. You're communicating.
Exactly. And women can tell the difference, bro, between a guy who has like they're very, very intuitive, man. They can tell a guy who is conversating and being honest versus somebody, they can sniff out if you have like, weird like ulterior motives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They
Yeah,
can sniff
that's the
that out.
truth.
They got discernment just like we do.
Oh yeah, women are smart, bro, but it's up to us to be smart as well, because it's some female individuals out there that take advantage, or manipulate you because, if you're
Oh yeah.
operating in lust, they can easily manipulate you, bro. That's why it's not good to operate in lust or else you will get taken advantage of, and yeah, it's just good to be on SR and have your spiritual router turned on, so you can not operate in that one trick pony mode of, that weird energy.
Exactly. It's a trip, man. It's a blessing though, man. It's definitely a blessing to be able to make them feel good. Like I said, I love even just I'll just call my mom on the phone or I'll call one of my cousins. I got a couple cousins that are pretty much like sisters to me and we'll just chop it up and it just makes me feel good, man. It feels good to just take in that feminine energy and just to know that, it makes me feel like I'm on the right path. You know what I mean? When I can
Right.
it doesn't have to be a girl who is that I'm interested in. It could be a family member. Just call them up and chop it up and if I make them laugh, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, it feels good to make people laugh, bro, because it's raising the vibration.
Right. Right.
It's bringing life to the situation when you make people laugh. Yeah, it's raising that vibration and it makes people gravitate towards you or want to be around you more.
For sure. Then you'll notice that these people are gonna start calling you back because they want to start talking to you more.
Right. I'm like, I wonder what he up to. Mugs be just wanting to be around you so they can laugh and stuff because they know
Yeah.
they know you're gonna bring that type of energy and because you're just being yourself, bro. And that's very powerful. It's very majestic and yeah, it raises the vibration substantially.
Facts, bro. That's one of my favorite things to do, bro. I'd be like, yeah, I love making people laugh. So
On everything.
all right, man. You ready for the next one? We're gonna shift gears on this next one. Topic number 3, bro. What are your thoughts on severe spiritual attacks on SR?
Oh, wait. Yeah, we have our days where we have severe spiritual attacks and it will take you off. I mean, you'll feel very off and you have to keep moving forward no matter what. You will feel these attacks, anxiety for me. I get anxiety like crazy sometimes and we have to end up drinking a lot of water and working out, and
Yeah.
transmuting that energy to push my mind, because whenever that happens, I push my mind to make sure that I'm not just sitting around with this type of crazy spiritual attack enemy. I said enemy. Well, the enemy is coming in, and trying to take you off track and make you have self-doubt. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Make you not want to be consistent and all this bizarre stuff. That it happens to us, but we have to make sure we power through this and not let the enemy win because it's all
Yeah.
spiritual.
Yeah.
And the enemy can be on some chump stuff. That's why it's important to stay high vibrational and be careful what we're eating
Yeah.
so we don't get on a low frequency and we potentially get bad thoughts and mind games going on. That's why another thing is important is to drink a lot of water to flush
Yeah.
flush toxins or whatever you got in your body out as well,
Right.
to stay hydrated, because if you're dehydrated, that could cause spiritual attacks as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Absolutely, bro. Or you can eat, water, or you can eat a lot of fruit. Either one works good. But yeah, bro. Lately, I've been having definitely a lot of moments to where, it's up and down. I feel like I keep getting these tests that are going on that, keep coming back. I feel like sometimes I learn the lesson, and then, I'll fall off for a couple of days, and then, I gotta run back to God. Lately I've been doing some stuff to where I like basically I just run to God, bro. And I try to watch, I've been learning more about how the enemy works, like kind of studying. I've been watching different sermons on spiritual attacks, and I would suggest anybody, this definitely helps too, to learn how the enemy works, because sometimes when these things happen, it's hard to even see it happening. Sometimes it feels like I'll get hit over the head with something. I'm like, wait, what's really going on right now? You know what I mean? Where like it kind of takes me back. It's like sometimes, I feel like the enemy is coming up. He keeps coming up with new things, because sometimes it's like he'll unleash one weapon, and then we figure it out. We figure out how to dodge that weapon. Then he'll bust out another one. You know what I'm saying? And then now we got to figure out how to get through that one. So it's like it never stops.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, you feel like you get hit over the head with a damn, steel chair, like you in a hardcore wrestling match. You'd be like, what's going on up out here? You got, stars and stuff all around your head, confused sometimes, and we got to make sure we bounce back though. And go to God, of course, and ask God for strength, and make sure we keep moving forward. And like I said, for me, I bust out a workout real quick, what I'm saying, and drink a lot of water. And if I have to, read a chapter out of the just a chapter out of the Bible real quick, to just make sure my armor is tight still.
Right. Focus.
Yeah. And it's bizarre, ever since I got on my SR journey, bro, spiritual attacks are getting intense. And it seems like the longer you get on your journey, the more intense they become, know? Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, he busts out some new weapons. You figure out how to dodge the machine gun, and then all of a sudden they bust out the rocket launcher on us. You know what I mean? So it's crazy, man. Sometimes you got to put on more armor, that's just what it says, bro. I guess, lately I've been really trying to do, focusing on, I learned a new definition of walking in the spirit. And basically it said, like, when you're walking in the spirit, it's basically to, almost, it's like affirmations. It's kind of the same thing, but basically keeping your thoughts in a good place, bro. Keeping and doing it intentionally, because that's how we fight back, because the enemy loves to get into our minds and feed us with bad thoughts. So the Bible says, like, if our mind is already occupied with like good thoughts, then the enemy can't get in.
Absolutely, because they're going to keep trying no matter what, especially when you're doing the right stuff. From my personal experience, it seems like ever since I started doing the right stuff, bro, doing the right things, being disciplined, and not, letting these bad thoughts take me over to where I make bad decisions. The enemy is really, they get shook and will try to find any type of thing to take you off track. They'll even use individuals, bro, on some bizarre stuff. They'll even use people, fam, to try to take you off your track, or try to make you try to have you want to fight somebody or something, because people will get used to try to say something crazy to you, and you just be like, what the heck is going on and what's wrong with you? But you can't let it bother you, because that's just another test.
Facts, bro. It's definitely I've definitely been noticing, more, like, since the summer started, bro. I'm telling you, I can't wait for it to cool down a little bit, because I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I feel like these summer months are more intense with spiritual attacks. I don't know what it is, bro, but it might just be the heat, but something has definitely been, I've just been noticing more of this stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely bizarre in the summertime, because a lot more people are very irritable because of the heat. So it's, a lot of individuals don't have the wisdom to drink a lot of water and stay hydrated in this hot weather. So it's a lot of low vibration going on. And like I said, people are irritated, hot, dehydrated. So the enemy is working like overtime.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. Weird in the mud. But that's how it is.
All righty, man. Great job. You ready for the next one here?
Let's go.
All right. Topic number 4, bro. This one is called regaining control on semen retention. And this is a realization that I had the other night, dude. I was sitting in the gym and I just got done with a set. And I don't know, it was just like a message from God. It was like a download, but and it was just like, basically what he told me is like, you know, you're in control now. And it's like, I feel like one of the benefits of SR is like, that's a feeling that we get now. It's like, we feel like we have now basically hopped in the driver's seat again. You know what I'm saying? Like when now we're driving, you know what I mean? And we can kind of maneuver the things that we want in our life. Like if say like you run into someone and, you know, you start being friends with somebody and then, you know, you start noticing some weird stuff, red flags, you know, now you have the capability to not hang out with that person when maybe your old self, you didn't have the discernment to kind of navigate that situation. Or, you know, certain females, maybe, you know, now, you know, you can not give into different types of stuff with like maybe some Jezebel type females. You know, the self-control aspect is very, very powerful, you know, and it kind of, it bleeds into all the other areas of our life, bro. And it makes us, that's how it feels. Like, I feel like before I was kind of like in the back seat of the car and just kind of like out here looking crazy and just doing all this crazy stuff. And now I've hopped into the driver's seat and I'm kind of, you know, I can make these decisions for myself way better. And my life is a lot more peaceful because of it.
It's the truth, you know, and for me, you know, ever since I regained control of my life, yeah, your discernment and your intuition goes back up, and you know, you also time travel back to that childhood energy or the childhood senses, you know.
Yeah.
So you are very electromagnetic and aware of what's going on like a kid, you know, like, ooh, what's up? What's that over there? And if somebody tried to, you know, sabotage, you will know right away as well too, you know, and you won't just fall for it. Yeah, you have self-control and you will, you know, irritate a lot of people because the way a lot of people operate nowadays is very manipulative. Yeah. And when you have the discernment and intuition to see right through that stuff to protect yourself, like you said, maneuver around these obstacles,
yeah,
you're going to create envy with some people out here because, like I said, the modern day, you know, that we're living in now is very manipulative and dark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's important to be on SR and regain control of your life and yourself, bro, for your own protection out here, you know, because it's a lot of sabotaging going on, fam. You know, and I feel like being on SR is literally protecting me from a lot of stuff. And looking at my old self, I was putting myself in danger.
Yes. I think that's what it is, bro. I think you just nailed it. It's that feeling of like, now we're protected, you know? So it's like, that makes us feel like we're in control because now, yeah, I feel like I just got the download again, you know, I just fired off again. But that's what it is. It's like, now we have the ability to see when other people are maybe up to BS. You know what I'm saying? And it's very hard to, I just made a video about that. It's very hard to get stuff past a guy that's on retention, bro. We're just too we pay attention to the littlest stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we know if you're being real or if you're, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what's what now because your eyes are open, bro. And you know, like looking at our old selves, our eyes was cut out. You know, and now, you know, God gave us a new pair of glasses and you just see everything. And this can be very bizarre sometimes. Right. You know, but it's for our protection though.
Yeah. I feel like my old self, like people would be around me and they'd be doing all this crazy stuff and I wouldn't even think twice about it, you know, we just didn't have the ability to you know, someone would do something crazy and I would think that it was normal or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like just it would just go right over my head. Whereas now the littlest thing, I'm like, okay, what's really going on?
Yeah. Like what's the motive behind this?
Yes,
You know
exactly.
what I mean? Like, what's the motive behind this bizarre stuff? You know, like what's
Yeah,
really going on about here? Because
right.
you look for the deeper meaning behind stuff now instead of just falling into it.
Yep. And
Yeah,
all that stuff is you can break it down back to like, you know, all types of stuff, bro. It could be anything, body language, the way somebody is speaking, you know, maybe like different girls, whatever they're posting on social media. It's like all that stuff means something. It's not just, you know what I'm saying?
right. Ooh wee. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, man. We are on the topic number 5. You ready for this one?
Let's go. Topic number 5. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. This one. This one is called "Looking in the Rearview Mirror After You've Left the Matrix," and I made a
Oh,
video about this the other day, and this is basically just you know how a lot of us, you know, we receive discernment along the way on this pathway, and we end up seeing like how everything works. You know, we start seeing a lot of corruption in the world. We start seeing a lot of things, frankly, that other people aren't seeing. You know, that's why we'll get a lot of people that are going to start calling us crazy for talking about certain topics, talking about spiritual warfare, talking about angels, talking about demons, talking about the devil. It could be anything, you know, but all of us, you know, we know what's really going on. You know, we all relate, you know what I mean? And now it's difficult because we're at this place, you know, we've ascended to whatever spiritual plane that we're at, and we're in tune with all this stuff, but now we got to watch maybe our old friends or family members who they aren't on this path, so they're still kind of stuck, you know, back in doing a lot of like low vibrational stuff. You know, they're still kind of stuck in the matrix, and just wanted to talk about how it can be difficult sometimes, and maybe talk about you know, where we're at with that.
yeah, it can be very difficult and very sad because, yeah, when you elevate on your SR journey up, as I like to say, up to the 5D, you see how a lot of people are still in 3D and operating very worldly, and they just cannot understand you because you are speaking an entirely different language. You know,
Yeah,
far as the spiritual aspect of stuff going, people just don't understand that because it requires a lot of work on yourself. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And you know, a lot of individuals aren't really working on themselves that we have in our life. And when we elevate ourselves up out of that matrix mindset, far as our consciousness and mindset goes, it's a lot of people who are still stuck, you know, and you have to, you know, somewhat leave them behind. And it'd be sad, bro, because they just don't understand you anymore. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They look at you like you crazy than a mug about here because you elevated, bro, far as your consciousness goes, and have a higher understanding towards the spiritual aspect of stuff. You know, you gained a
yes,
lot of wisdom. Like I said, you worked on yourself and you're straying away from a lot of worldly things like substances, celebrities, and toxic people, bro.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, bro. Like I just had a friend who I was talking to, and she was all excited. She's like, "Oh, I'm going to the Beyonce concert, blah blah blah." And I'm just like, you know, in my head, you know, another person, you know, would be like, "Oh, cool, that sounds fun." But in my head, I'm like, "You're really gonna go pay money to support like a witch?
Right.
You're gonna
Ooh,
go pay
wait,
money.
bro.
You're gonna go pay money to go see this demonic person, you know, perform on stage, you know, but they have no clue what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, there's a lot of witchcraft going on, you know, with a lot of these celebrities at concerts and out here creating clones, you know, because you know these celebrities, you know, us as people start to act like these celebrities and literally become clones of them, and that is unhealthy as hell to me. Oh wait,
Right.
looking at my old self, that's how I used to be, bro.
For real. Like they look at it as a good time, but in my head, it's like, okay, you're going to pay 200, maybe $300 to go watch some demonic entity sing songs.
Man, that's a lot of
You know,
money.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a lot of
Like,
money.
and it just goes over their heads. So it's like, I don't know. It's just something that we're gonna have to navigate. That's what it's hard to even talk about this to other people because they're gonna look at you crazy, because they're like we were. Their eyes they don't have the same glasses on that we do.
Right. Facts. It's just entirely different, man. And you see stuff for what it really is. And a lot of our, individuals who we have in our life are still seeing the worldly 3D aspect of things when you are up in the 5D and just see the spiritual aspect to it. And you see the corruption and manipulation and the witchcraft and how it's affecting the people.
Yes.
Yeah. It's bizarre,
Yes,
bro, but that's how it is, though. Especially on this SR journey for me. This shit is weird, but that's how it is.
For real.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. We got the grand finale here. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pop it off, man. This is a good one right here. Topic number 6. What are your thoughts on becoming famous in the spirit world when you go on semen retention or, having celebrity energy, right? We get people that end up staring at us, in public. We got people that, want to talk to us. They want to unload on us. We make, they think that we're their therapists, right? They want to unload everything on us. Like you become basically, yeah, like a celebrity in the spiritual world, and not in an egoic sense, but basically, we're just very magnetic on this pathway. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, it's the truth. When you go on your SR journey, bro, you do somewhat, but you become a celebrity in the spirit world, and here in the earth, on earth, the earth realm or whatever, as I like to say, with my expanded, mindset, you become a glowing human being out here. Your personality is fulfilled, because you are full of life force. You are glowing out here. You make people laugh, and you're very potent as far as your energy goes. And people, it has an effect on people, bro, in a negative, positive, and weird way. You know what I'm saying? And you are a celebrity in the spirit world as far as the spiritual aspect goes. Because, when you hold that damn life force in and save that spiritual money, it's making your ancestors proud in the unseen. So they're going to bless you with all this bizarre stuff here in the earth realm, bro. Far, your energy goes. People just being attracted to you, bro, in the most bizarre ways.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can feel it, man. Like we talk about, like you said, a lot of it has to do with like our skin, like literally glows. I know a lot of people talk about that, but it's real, bro. That's real stuff. Your skin starts to heal. And then if you're going around looking like that, that sends out the message that you're a healthy person, and that's attractive. You know what I mean? That's spiritual by itself, just like, you look like you really take care of yourself. You look like you have a lot of love going on in your life. You know what I'm saying? So basically, people are going to be attracted to that. But yeah, the other stuff is a trip, bro. Like that story you told me about the people staring at you at work, like all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that dude, last week, it was so weird, bro. Yeah, I was weed whacking around the trees, and it was like this older gentleman that was sitting down, just sitting down in the shade and was just staring. And I didn't let it bother me, but I look up, and he just all up in my damn face, and I'm just like, okay. I just kept weed whacking around the trees, but it's almost like he's seeing a ghost or something.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, is this gotta be the SR energy or something on a deeper spiritual aspect? Because the old gentleman, was staring like he saw a damn ghost or a different animal around the trees or something. And I was the damn different animal, weed whacking.
Yeah, for real,
It
bro.
was bizarre, but you see this stuff, but you don't let it bother you, but you know what's going on some weird stuff, bro. You'll get that type of stuff happening to you. I don't know if it's the glow on you or they see the aura around you or it's something deep, because the way he was staring, yeah, it was almost like, you know, where in the heck did this young gentleman come from? Like they don't make these young bucks the same no more.
Right.
Type shit.
Yeah. It's like you know how, it's like, you run into somebody who's maybe like famous or something. Like, I don't do this anymore because I don't like to practice idolatry, but maybe like someone else, right? They might run into someone and it's like, okay, they see like, oh, that person is famous. I want to ask them a bunch of questions and figure out how they got to where they're at. I feel like, you're very fascinated and interested in these people. That's how people are. That they want to like do all sorts of stuff. They just want to be around you. They want to, investigate. Want to get the binoculars out and see what's going on with you. You know what I mean? Like,
another thing. That's the truth, though. The binoculars, Another thing is the confidence. Your confidence is very strong as well, too. And someone sees how confident you are, it raises interest in them as well. I think that's what it was. When I was weed whacking around them trees, I was like zoned in, and he was like staring like, he's very focused type shit or something. That's what it was like, I believe, because I was very focused. And my stepdad was on the rider mower mowing, in the field right next to the trees. And I was getting around the trees. So he wouldn't have trouble basically mowing around the tree areas. I was getting the areas that he couldn't get to in the rider more.
Yeah.
And was focused, confident and just in the zone, bro. And people see that.
Yeah. I feel like there's definitely like some signals that we send out of our body. I don't know even how to explain this, but there's got to be something going on in different, dimensions that we can't see. It's like, whatever emotions that we're feeling, I feel like that gets sent out to other people and they can feel it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they're like, oh, this person is very focused and very confident and very just solid, and that's what gets sent to the other people somehow. I don't know how it gets, but I feel like that's how it works. I feel like there's some stuff going on in the spirit world that we quite can't understand.
Yeah, something on a deeper level. It's all energy. You have to look at it as all energy here, bro, because that's what it is. All energy, fam. And being on SR, your energy is intensified.
For real.
By like damn near 1,000.
Yeah. My latest one is I got this coworker. She's like this older older blonde lady, bro. And she's I don't even know how old she is, fam. She's like maybe like 48 or something, but for some reason she keeps coming over to me, and every time she eats her lunch, she just comes right back by me and eats her food right next to me and starts chopping it up. And the other day she was rubbing my arm and just like, what's going on? Like, she came up to me and just started like literally like massaging my arm and while she was talking to me, and I'm just like, what's going on right now?
It's because they see your confidence and they feel your energy. Because when I was at the apartment complex yesterday, it was this woman walking in the apartments and said she liked the way I weed whack stuff. She's like, oh, that looks really nice. I like the way you do that. You know what I'm saying? And she asked how long I was doing it for and all types of stuff. How long was I, part of the lawn care and stuff? And I told her, and we had like a small conversation. And I just went about my business and kept weed whacking stuff. And the next thing I know, my stepdad pulled up next to me on the rider mower. He was like, that lady that had that scarf on her head was eyeballing you. Yeah. And he was like, my stepdad seen it. And I was like, yeah, I was in my zone. So I really wasn't paying her no attention. And I think women, they like that too. When they see you focus and not really giving them attention, it raises their interest. There we go.
Yes. That's what I've learned is one of the biggest things that women like about men, or some, what that they're subconsciously looking for, bro, is men that are purpose driven. You know, they don't like it when a guy is totally like focused, you know, number one in their lust, you know, number two, no self-control. They like a guy that has self-control, and they like a
Right.
guy that's focused on something other than them, you know, because that makes that man a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's how it was for me, because I was in the zone weed whacking, and I kid you not, bro. You know, she was very fascinated with what I was doing, you know, because I was weed whacking the edges. And I mean, I was in the zone, and she said, that looks really nice. And I like the way you do that. And I was like, straight up, you
Straight
know, and
up.
I told her,
Right.
thank you, bro. And I just kept
Thank you.
going. And she was, I
Yeah.
guess she was at the door before she went in staring at me. I didn't pay her no attention, but my stepdad told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny, bro. That's what's
Mm-hmm.
up. Well, cool, man. I mean, that's the end of the show right there, my brother. Well, that's all our topics, man. You got anything you want to say to the people before we head out?
Yeah, for sure. Much love to everybody out there that's tuning in to the Unchained podcast, and we just appreciate you guys for watching us and riding with us. You know, we know everybody's been waiting. It's been a long time, or a while, since we dropped the podcast, and it's just, you know, we're all around grateful to be doing this right now. We're gonna be firing back up on firing our podcast again. You know, it was just a moment, a gap that we went through,
Yeah.
you know, from working all the time and being busy, you know, and much love to the female Jedis out there and the fellow retainers, you know, coming from Spirit War Martin, just all around grateful for everything. And Subconscious, good job to you as well, man. You know, it's just, you know, a blessing to be back in the Unchained store again, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, bro. I was gonna say the same thing, you know, to our viewers out there. Just be a little bit more patient. I feel like the summer months have been, you know, more difficult for us to be getting in the studio, but you know, we're always going to be dropping an episode, you know, eventually. So you just got to be a little more patient. I'm sure that as the summer months wind down, we'll probably be getting in the studio more often. So that's just, you know, it's been crazy, bro. It's been crazy last couple months, you know, on my end. I know you feel the same way. So that's just,
No way. Yeah, bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, on both of our ends, man, just being busy and having a lot going on, you know, in life, you know, just everything in general, SR journey, going to work, encounters with individuals out there, and spiritual attacks, bro, you know, and trying to all around be healthy, make sure the diet, you know, staying consistent, you know, that stuff's not easy.
Right.
You know.
So, but much love, man. I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful to knock out another episode, man. So much love.
Facts, bro. Much love to you too, and I can't wait to spin this back, bro.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. If you guys are still watching us and still tuned into this episode, shout out to you, bro. You're a real one. It's been the Unchained podcast, episode 123. Is that right, bro?
Yes, indeed.
Episode 123. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the retainers, all the female Jedis, as always. And we'll catch you guys on the next one, man. Peace out.
All right, bro. Talk to you soon, man.
All right, bro. Much love.
Bro.
Later, man.
Peace out.